Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Nomifactory GTCEu Expert Mode. Alright, so today, I'm not going to make it too long of a session, but I am going to target a few things here. I am going to make the farming station. I'm going to make the advanced chemical reactor, advanced mixer, advanced precision laser engraver. And I'm going to do this quest, which is really simple, which is using the atomic reconstructor that we made in last stream. And we're just going to turn some coal into a void crystal, and then we're going to turn a block of iron into an Inori crystal block using the reconstructor. So that'll be pretty simple to do there. And then if you look, the chemical reactors right here that we're going to be doing, the precision laser engraver will be right here, and then the mixer will be right here. Now this mixer is going to be required to make vanadium steel and stainless steel. We need the MV version, so the LV version is not going to be good enough. Um, the chemical reactor, I haven't exactly figured out if you specifically need the advanced one, but I just figured, well, it's a quest, and I want to get all these ones unlocked, just 'cause this one's really easy to get, right? It's literally just nether quartz and melted ender pearl. Um, this one, it's just a check mark, and same with this one. So I can knock out those really easily, pretty much. And then the laser engraver we're going to be using for wafers, I believe. And we're going to need those for some circuit stuff. And then you can see the bowls here, which you make with silicon dust 32 and one small pile of gallium arsenide dust in the blast furnace, MV, of course. Gets you the monocrystal silicon bowl. And then with that, I believe you can make... Oh, I clicked the same thing again. Ah, double click. Here, silicon wafers, you put this into an MV cutting saw. So we'll need this eventually, an MV cutting saw. And you get 16 silicon wafers, and you can either use lubricant, distilled water, or regular water. With water obviously being the easiest, probably. Um, and there is a time difference too. If you use water, it's the longest. So that's for that. Um, yeah. So the farming station, I got some stuff ready. As you can see, I have this, and I've got the blocks of iron and coal. I'm gonna do the atomic reconstructor one real quick because that is most likely gonna take the shortest amount of time. So in front of the lens right here, you just throw these down in front of it, and then I'm just going to press this button, turn it on, and it's done. Pick them up, void crystal, and an ori crystal block. Nice and easy. One quest done. And that one was right here. So I believe that unlocked the meteorite hunter quest. Getting that one done. And then this one, it's just a check mark. Um, it's talking about drills. There's a drill from Addition or actually Additions, the mod. They have a drill, and it's saying that those drills, the actually Addition ones, do not have or lose durability compared to the Greg Check drills, which do. Um, so it's just giving some information about the actually Addition add-ons, actually Addition mod rather. Okay, so we check that off. That gives us access to farmer. Now this farmer one can only do uh, automating plants and crops like potatoes, canola, carrots, and beetroot. Does not do trees. So that's why we'll be doing this one for our tree farm, of course. And we're going to be making that soon enough. As you can see, it's the crystals, circuit, steel plate, infinity bimetal gears, and pulsating crystal. Now, I actually found two of these, of course, in a chest in a building. Um, but if you don't find them in a chest, you can make it with iron gears and 2 grains of infinity. And of course, we found that we didn't find them, but we didn't make them. But the way you get the grains of infinity is going to bedrock and lighting it on fire. At least earlier in the game. I think there's a different way of doing it later, but early in the game, just flint and steel on bedrock. Just like light a bunch of it on fire, wait for it to come out, and you'll get some grains of infinity. So that's that. And so we're gonna make the crystals real quick. So we're gonna have to go to the autoclave, which is actually right here. And so we'll start with the pulsating crystal. You need liquid pulsating iron, 1 ingot. So if you go to the extractor, pulsating iron, just grab that and have a tank because I don't have it being routed into there. And put this in here, the first slot. And then you just need 1 diamond, which I have here. And it's going to start making that real quick. And we've got a pulsating crystal. Nice and simple. Let me make sure one of these is on. Okay. So, that's that. And next thing is 2 vibrant crystals. So we need 2 emeralds and 2 vibrant alloy liquefied. So let's put those 2 vibrant alloys. Right. We need to use the MV extractor, which we made yesterday. Or last time. Yeah, yesterday. So we're just gonna get the liquid form here. Grab that. Come back over here. Throw that in the first slot and throw these in the second. And we'll get to making those other crystals. And once we're done with the crystals, we've got to make this simple machine chassis, which is 4 iron bars, 4 iron plates, and a grain of infinity, which I have. I guess I forgot to grab the iron bars. But, oh wait, it's not bars, right? Uh, I mean iron plates. Those are what I forgot to grab. So let's grab 4 of those. Oops, I put that in the wrong slot. What the? There we go. Okay, so make the simple machine chassis. The weird thing is there's 2 of them, but I swear I think these are the exact same thing. It's like the exact same recipe from what I can tell. So I don't know why they duplicated it. But yeah, so throw that. Wait, I put the iron plates back in. Whoops. When I was putting the other plates back in, I put all of them. And that. So now you've got a simple machine chassis and electronic circuit. We've got, guess we don't have any up here. We do have some downstairs though. I didn't see any up there. But if we come over here, We've got 24. We've made plenty of circuits while we were off stream. So just throw that in there. And let's see what else we're missing. And nothing. There's the farming station. Why is the quest not unlocking? I missed something. Uh, oh, right. The basic capacitor. I was gonna make that too, because that is pretty simple. So it's electrical steel, a vacuum tube, and 2 tin wire. Electrical steel nuggets, to be specific. So I'm gonna make electrical steel, which is steel and silicon dust in the alloy smelter. And then we're gonna get some nuggets, because that's what we need for the RF capacitor. So we just do this. Okay. And then I think we have everything else in our inventory, right? Yeah, those are the 3 things that you need. So we just go here, put all that in there, and then do that. And there we go. Basic RF capacitor is done. Basic capacitors quest, and it's gonna do the farming station one now too. There we go. Knocked out those 2 quests. These 2 right here are all good to go. I'm not gonna do the charger right now. I mean, it's not that hard to do. But first things first, I'm gonna knock out the other machines. These 3. So, let me put this in here for now. Put that in there too. And that, I guess. Just put all that in there. Okay, so, first things first. Let's do the mixer first. Why not? So we need 4 glass. 2 good electronic circuits. MV machine hole. Where are MV machine holes? There. Let's take those and put those in here. Um, and then we've got to make the bronze stuff. Right. We need 2 bronze rotors because both the chemical reactor and the mixer require it, so we'll end up making 2 of these. Um, and each of these will require 2 rods. So we're gonna get, or one, it's gonna be 1 ingot and 2 rods. The single ingot will be made into 2 rods, is what I'm trying to say. So that should be enough. So let's go downstairs, make these into rods in the lathe. That'll be 4 rods. And we'll make 2 of the rods into screws. So let's go to the cutting machine. That's going. Got the other 2 here. And these 2 we're gonna be making into bronze rings. This one will be bronze bolts. Do we make too many bronze bolts? Or do we make enough? Um, yeah, I think we made too many bronze bolts. Oh well. I think we only needed, do we only need 2? Yeah, we only needed 2 of these. Okay. Oh well. Maybe we'll need them at some other point. Um, okay, so we're making these first. put those in there, get 2 bronze rings, and then go here, put the plates in there, and the didn't I have screws? Did I not grab them out of the chest, or machine? The lathe, forgot. So let's go back here, oops, put these in there, and get 2 of those, perfect. Okay. We're gonna have to make the good electronic circuits, but we have everything prepped. We just gotta liquefy some tin that we have in our inventory. And then we've got to do the MV electric motors, which is gonna be magnetic steel and copper nickel wire. So we do have the copper nickel ingots, we just gotta make it into wire, and then we're gonna need aluminum, 1 ingot here. Let's see how many in total. This requires a motor. This requires a motor. And then these are motors too. And that one doesn't. So it's 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 motors. So I'll need 4 times all of this. So for aluminum, um, for aluminum, let's see, 16 of the 2 times copper nickel wires, and 8, wait, sorry, 4 copper cables, and then 4 magnetic steel rods. So let's grab 4 of these to magnetize, and then let's grab the copper nickel. I don't know how much I'm gonna need of that, but we'll just grab this. And so let's, while we're down here, I'm gonna throw the tin in here, and we're gonna get that liquefied. And then we're gonna magnetize these steel rods, and then we're gonna make copper nickel wire. Now we can make these directly into 2 times if we just do this. So I think that's 1 ingot gets you a 2 times. Yeah. Normally you'd get 2 of the 1 times, but you can just do it like that with the configuration of 2 on. So we're gonna need 16, so 15 more. Okay, that'll work perfectly. We'll just let that do its thing. The extractor is done, so we'll grab the tin and go over here and make our good electronic circuits. That'll start going. As you can see, all of the stuff is here. We made a bunch of diodes, good circuit boards. We got the electronic circuits and copper wire. So that'll start spitting out 7 good electronic circuits, which is actually what we're gonna need for these 3 machines. Okay, so this is still going. Wait for that stuff to finish up, and let's see what else we got going here. Um, yeah, so this should be good to go. The mixer should be good to go once we finish that stuff up. Um, the reactor, I think we should be good to go on that too. The precision laser engraver, we're gonna have to make these top ones. So that means we're gonna need more aluminum. Yeah, so electric piston, and the emitter, which is electrum. Oh, good electronic circuits, yeah. And copper and a flawless emerald, which we got from the sifter. So that's almost done. The wires are done. Aluminum. What were you using these for aluminum for? Oh, we're gonna make them into aluminum rods. Right. But we're gonna have to probably make some more. So we've got 7 good electronic circuits. Perfect. That's what we wanted. We've got some aluminum rods here. Was there anything else? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we also got, we've got 15 buckets of polyethylene right now. And then, we do have another 5 buckets worth of ethylene here, which of course we can make some more polyethylene if we want. And we've got a full stack of oil here again, whenever we want to make some more stuff. So let's go back up here real quick, see what we've got going on up here. This doesn't need to be in here. Bronze rotors. Okay, so we're gonna make 4 of these. So we put this in there, this in there. Oh, we didn't grab the magnetic. And the copper, where's our copper cables? Could have sworn we have copper cables somewhere. We run out of them? Oh wait, maybe they're downstairs in the good electronic circuit thing. I think that's where I have them. So let's grab these. And then let's see. No, that's copper wire. I think we ran out of copper cable. Huh. I mean, I don't remember running out, but I guess we did. 'Cause it's not in here. And it's not in here. So yeah, I guess we ran out of copper cables. Interesting. So let's put these in there. And then let's make some more copper cable. We don't even have any copper wires either. Interesting. Okay. Rubber. Wait, do we have rubber downstairs? I don't know if we do. Anyways, we need 8 copper cables, it looks like. So let's get these into the wire mill, make sure it's at a 1. So yeah, just do the full stack. Okay, so rubber. Do we have any rubber down here already? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Sometimes I have some in the fluid solidifier. So we're just gonna extract this. And that's all gonna go right here. Now, that's actually where we want it to be because we're gonna be making the copper cables there. But we're only gonna make 8 for now. Actually, we'll make 9 because then it'll use up all the rubber. Okay. So after that, we'll have 4 MV electric motors. Mm-mm-mm. 2 more. Well, I guess it was technically 3. Now it's 1 more. Okay. That's good to go. Let's head upstairs. And put that in there. And get 4 of these. Perfect. Okay. Mixer. Glass. Good electronic circuits. Advanced mixer. Quest complete. Nice. Nice. The mixer was right here. Alright. Here. So we're definitely gonna need that for vanadium steel and stainless steel. And vanadium steel is the next quest. Sort of. Okay, cutting machine. Just looking at this real quick. MV version is required for cutting silicon boules for easier diodes once you get polyethylene, which we already have, and for cutting wafers into usable components. The blade will require you to make vanadium steel. They can work with water. Okay, so on to the next one. Guess we'll do the chemical reactor next. Okay, so this one's actually somewhat similar, pretty similar. We're gonna need one more copper cable. And glass, I think. Yeah, so 2 glass. And does the other one require copper cables? Yes, it does. Okay. So let's just grab a block and make all of this. Well, extract all of that and put 9 in here. Okay. That'll use up all the rubber. And then we'll have enough copper cable to make the other 2, I believe. Chemical reactor. Yeah. That'll be nice and easy to make. We'll just gotta pop upstairs. And then this one, we do have to make the pistons. So it's gonna be 2 times, so 6 aluminum plates, 1, 2 ingots, 6 plates, 2 ingots, and then this. We don't have an extruder, but we could do this if we wanted. That would be cheaper if we did the gear thing with the aluminum. Okay, so we've got our copper cables. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And let's make the reactor. Okay, nice and easy. Chemical reactor. This one is done. Perfect. And then next up is the more difficult, not super difficult, but a little bit more difficult. Okay, so as we said before, we need 6 plates. So let's grab 6. And then I think we said, was it 2 ingots? This would be 1, and then 2 for the other one. Okay, so that would cover that. And then the gears, we need 2 of these. And if we want to fluid solidifier it, we can do it with 2 ingots. Okay, so let's grab, we can fluid solidify aluminum right now, right? Okay, yeah, just making sure it was the right voltage. So the gear one is right here. I think that might be, wait, is that everything that we need for the laser engraver? Oh, electrum. Let's do the electrum rods too while we're down there. So we need 2 electrum ingots. Okay, so we'll head over here, throw these into the lathe. Let's go ahead and get these into liquid form. Why is it not working? Hello? Shit. Wait. We can't. I was thinking, wait, what's this? Oh, that's a 2 to 1 ratio. I forgot. I was looking at this, liquid to gears, but I wasn't looking at how you get the liquid, which if you look here, oh wait, we have the extractor though. So you need MV to make it into liquid, but luckily we did make the MV extractor. We just gotta go to our MV setup. Did we grab? Okay, we did grab those. So our extractor's right here. put those in there. Now we've got the liquid. And then we put those in the fluid solidifier with this. And we've got ourselves gears when it's done. Hello? Is it not gonna do it? Fluid solidifier. Aluminum and molds. Oh, small gear. Really? It's not the gear one, it's a small gear. Actually, not the right mold. This is too big of a gear. They have different size molds for gears, of course. Of course they would, why wouldn't they? Uh, that's not home, this is home. So, um, wrong mold. We need this one. So we need an empty shape plate, which is this. Now the small gear. Okay, now we've got the small gear. Get rid of this other gear thing. Screw you. Don't need that. And then let's go over to the fluid solidifier, put that in there. Get our gears. That's good to go. So, oh, aluminum rods. We're gonna need 4. So let's put those in the lathe. And we got 2 of these, this. Okay. So the piston should be good to go. The emitter, I think we should be good to go on that too. Let's head back up. Let's make 2 of these. So let's put this, and this in there. Make 2 of those. Okay, and then the MV emitter. Electrum. Flawless emerald, which is in the drawers. It's these ones. Oops. Hey, pick it up. MV emitter. Okay, so we've got the MV emitter, the electric pistons. So if we go here, where is our... We're missing 2 good electronic circuits. Okay, interesting. Guess we miscalculated on the good electronic circuits. But luckily, we just need to take some tin, put in the extractor, grab the liquid, and put it in here. So we've already prepped everything here. So, just grab this, and wait for the other one. There we go. And then put this in here. And wait 15, 20 more seconds. Yeah. There's the first one. And so once we get that, we should be done with this quest too. This one, that one's pretty easy. The silicon bowl, this one's actually, I'm able to do that one. The meteorite hunter, you need skystone. Have I seen I haven't seen skystone before. Um, how that? Luminescence? Oh, okay. We can craft this with redstone, glowstone, and aluminum. Oh, but you also need phosphoric acid, which you would get from maybe phosphorus, or you could do. Oh, this gets you gypsum dust. Interesting. So you could do apatite dust if you have sulfuric acid, which I don't remember. Do we have sulfuric acid right now? I don't know. I don't think we do. Wait, sulfuric, oh, sulfuric light fuel. Okay. So we don't have the sulfuric acid right now. So these two are done. Let's go back upstairs. Throw these in there and make that. Advanced Precision Laser Engraver, quest complete. Nice and easy. Which is this one right here. Now, we just knocked out a bunch of quests in a relatively short amount of time, I think. I also realized that I can make annealed copper. I didn't think that I was able to, but you can inside of an arc furnace. Um, so if we go to arc furnace, um, all you need is oxygen and copper, right? And then you get annealed copper ingots. And the annealed copper ingots, uh, they can be useful. So in the assembler, I think we have to make it into something, the wires first. Annealed, fine copper wire, I think is what we were thinking of. These in the assembler. Okay. Yeah, so for the resistors, for making resistors, right? If you take a look at here, so if you reuse regular fine copper wire, you get 2, and if you do fine, you get 4. Now, nothing else changes besides the fine copper wire versus fine annealed copper wire. So if you take the little bit of effort and get 63 oxygen and combine it with copper, you'll literally get double the amount of resistors for every single craft. So it's less glue that you need, so that's always nice. Now was there anything else that you can use them for? I guess you can use them for transistors, which we haven't got to yet, of course, and some other stuff. Oh, diodes too. So if you look at the diode recipe, um, yeah, it doubles it too. So regular copper wire versus annealed copper wire, you get double. And then this is the one that we normally have been using with gallium arsenide. But if you use fine annealed, you get double. And it's still, everything else is the same besides this, which changes. So, um, if I either make more annealed copper, or if I make more diodes or resistors, I'll definitely probably be doing annealed copper. I'm not going to make it right now, even though I could. Um, I'm trying to think of which one I want to do. Oh, actually, let me get these machines set up downstairs. This is really easy. So we've got chemical reactor. That's all set up. Actually, I'll put the mixer over here too. Then we'll put the precision laser engraver right here. Now that's not hooked up. And our wire cutters are not in our inventory. Wait, let me check something real quick here. If I think was looking down here, so if I do this, there we go. All you gotta do is look at the wire when you put it down. That is the trick. There we go. Okay, they're all powered. Perfect. Nice and easy, all set up. Um, okay, we don't have anything in those machines. So, benzene is going to be a gas or liquid, I guess. Yeah, liquid that is going to be potentially used in gas turbines if we make some gas turbines, that is, which we probably will. Um, and it's 352 EU for 1 millibucket of benzene, and this quest requires you to get 1,000 millibuckets, aka 1 bucket. So if you wanted to think about that in terms of EU, that would be 352,000 EU, or um, 1.2 million RF. Yeah, about 1.2 million, 1.3 million RF. Yeah. Um, so the brewery. Now this is not the MV one. Well, I guess you can do the MV one if you want. Um, wait. Oh, okay, it's showing me the basic brewery right here. I was like, this doesn't look like the advanced one. Um, basic, advanced. If I click advanced, it doesn't bring me to the advanced one. Weird. Let's see if we can look at it here. I'm just curious what the advanced one is. There we go. Coopernickel Springs. So that's two, okay, long Coopernickel rods, which is, I think it's two regular Coopernickel rods. Yeah. So it's really one ingot, one Coopernickel ingot can get you a spring. And now I think I'm out of MV machine holes right now. So I'd probably have to make more of those if I wanted to make any more machines. Um, this one, bronze screws, I think we made extra of those, right? Uh, yeah, we can turn these into screws, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio that we can do. I was just looking at the brewery. So if you look here, you can do either the LV or MV for this quest. It turns plant balls and other various sugary crops into biomass with a brewery. Biomass is the first step towards making plastic in the form of polyethylene. It's a very, very slow machine, but it requires almost no power. Building many breweries is necessary to brew enough biomass for plastics. Um, so I guess these are the recipes here, right? Redstone for lubricant, lubricant, biomass, biochaff, which is plant balls, pulverized. Um, whatever this is. More lubricant, biomass, potatoes, sugarcane, mushrooms, carrots, cactus, beetroot, mushrooms, okay, bacteria, and okay, you convert saplings into biomass too. So that's for the brewing machine. Do I want to, well, so if I want to make the meteorite compass, I need skystone, right? And it says the only way to get skystone is with stone and endstone. And to get endstone, you've gotta, well, I guess technically if you could get to the end, you could get it. But since I don't think we can get to the end right now, from what I'm aware of, we're gonna need lava, we would need lava and luminescence, and we can craft luminescence in a mixer with aluminum, glowstone, redstone, and phosphoric acid. And unfortunately, for phosphoric acid, we need water and phosphorus pentoxide, or apatite, sulfuric, and water. Um, now, is phosphorus pentoxide the one of the dust that we need to make? I thought I saw something. I don't know if it's this exact dust. Let me look at it real quick. I think it's different. It's vanadium pentoxide, which is slightly different. I knew there was a pentoxide somewhere, but oh, Okay, wait, yeah. That's the same thing. Okay. Just shows the same exact vanadium pentoxide twice. Because this one requires this one. Okay. Sulfuric acid. Okay, here there's a quest for sulfuric acid. Um, Looking back here, this is phosphoric acid. Not the same thing. Phosphorus. So, question is, how do you get phosphorus pentoxide? With these, yeah, we're not doing that. Phosphorus, no. Calcium, okay, manganese, that seems familiar. Manganese phosphide, maybe? Wait, that's phosphorus and manganese. What? I feel like I'm going in a loop here. I don't know. Phosphorus dust. This looks a little annoying to get for sure. Phosphorus and manganese. So how do you get phosphorus? Uh, Phosphate dust? What's phosphate dust? Okay. Oh, there's a chance. I don't trust that. Tricalcium. Okay, we have tricalcium something, right? Ore? We have tricalcium phosphate ore, I think. So if we do have the ore, we can get the dust. Then you would centrifuge it, get phosphate dust. Wait. Okay, then you would electrolyze the dust and get phosphorus dust. And then with the phosphorus dust, you'd have to mix it with manganese dust and get manganese phosphide dust. And then with the manganese phosphide, wait, no, that's going backwards. I lost track. Um, that one looks a little complicated. I'll figure it out off stream, I guess, how we're gonna do that. This one doesn't look too bad. I can knock this one out, I guess, right? Hopefully. Let's grab 32 silicon dust. I think their silicon dust is downstairs. But we also need one small pile of the gallium. Okay. Oops, I grabbed all of them. We just need, we can't do it there. We need to go here and do that and get that. And then it's silicon dust times 32. Okay. Silicon dust and one of those. And then you put them in the blast furnace as long as it's MV. So let's see if this works. Hopefully, let's see these two. And it's just smelting the silicon. I don't think it's doing what we wanted it to. Oh, whoops. Gotta turn both of these on. That one's on. This one's not. There we go. Should be getting enough power now. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, never mind. I just can't see that it doesn't have enough power from here. You have to actually look inside. But we've got both the steam dynamos and all the turbines running. So it should fix itself here in a second. Um, so maybe, uh, maybe the reason it didn't work is because it's not considered MV right now. That's the only reason I'm guessing. What's it gonna smelt the silicon into? A silicon ingot? I guess. Now we've got 31. Odd amount. We need 32. So, just do that. This is almost done. And silicon ingot, I knew it. What can we do with a silicon ingot anyways? Pulverize it back into silicon dust. Okay. Okay, so let's take, I guess take this out. Let's try it now. Ah, there we go. I guess it was the circuit that messed it up. Perfect. And I don't know why it says we still need energy. It's gonna take 450 seconds. We're operating at full speed. The real question is, why does it say it still needs energy? The turbines have steam. They aren't running out of steam or anything. I haven't had it have issues before running properly. Weird. Huh. I'll have to look into that. I don't know. But anyways, at least it is making what we want to now. So we'll have this wool soon enough once it finishes. And then for the silicon wafers, we can't do that just yet because we need an MV cutting saw. And I don't think I'm gonna make that right now. So for the farming station, because we did make that. And is it upstairs? Did I put it in here? Yes, so this farming station we're gonna get set up real soon. It's gonna take quite a bit of work to get that all set up. Oh right. So looking at the quest real quick here. Vanadium steel, right? Now, I did figure this one out. So to get an ingot, right, you're gonna need vanadium steel dust in the blast furnace. And then you can mix these three together with a program circuit of 1, steel dust, vanadium dust, and chrome dust, and you'll get 9 of these. So you get 9 ingots of vanadium steel essentially for doing this. And so obviously steel dust is literally just steel pulverized or grinded, whatever you want to do it. And then for the vanadium dust, this is going to take just a little bit of effort, but not too bad. So essentially, this is how I was looking at it. I wasn't doing whatever this is. Which I guess is vanadium pentoxide. Um, Let me just look at this real quick. I'm just curious. Oh, this requires vanadium dust. Wait, is that even... It doesn't even seem... It's just going back and forth, isn't it? So this is 7 makes 2 of these. And 2 of these make 7 of those. What? That looks so weird. Anyways. So I was looking at this one, right? In the centrifuge. What are these other... Okay. Vanadium steel dust. Oh, okay. So this is what you need, vanadium dust, right? So if you have vanadium magnetite dust, which is really simple, but if you want to maximize you can get double the amount. But if you just want to do it a 1-to-1 ratio, you can just smelt vanadium magnetite ore. But if you want to get 2 vanadium magnetite dust, you can obviously do that too if you pulverize. You get 2 of these. And then I believe it's pulverize again to get 2 impure piles. And then if you take 2 of these and centrifuge them, or ore wash, um, you would end up with 2 vanadium magnetite dust. And then finally, if you would centrifuge those. And by the way, if you do the doubling method, which I just showed you, you'll get 1 vanadium dust per ore. If you do it the short way and just smelt the ore, you'll need to do 2 ore to get 1 vanadium dust. It's not that big of a deal, but just something to think about. So this blast furnace still probably isn't done. It still says it needs more energy. Um, so I don't know. So each turbine is doing 32 EU, and there's 6 of them, right? So that's 192 EU. So if the blast furnace is not getting enough energy and nothing else is being used, right, for energy, all of the energy should be able to go over to the blast furnace. So the only thing that I can think of if it's not getting enough energy is that the conductive iron wire, of course, must not be um, sending out enough energy, right? Conductive iron. And it can only do 32 max voltage. And since we're doing an MV, um, technically requires MV energy. That's probably why it's taking extra long. You can see the seconds go up. It's almost like about maybe at least twice as slow. So what I'm gonna have to do, because this isn't the only time that we're gonna need MV, that's Steam. So I'm gonna have to, off stream, I'm gonna have to redo the energy over here. Gonna scrap all the conductive iron wire going to the blast furnace, at least. Is the energy going to anything else? I think I have it going to the pyrolyze oven, right? Not to the steam grinder, though. Yeah, so we've got that too. Now, I don't know if we need to change the wires out for that too, but so if we're gonna change the layout, right? We scrap all of this wire, right? And then what we can do, um, so is it down there? Let's go down there real quick. So there's an energy converter right here. This is for MV, right? MV energy converter. So what I can actually do is scrap this wire going down there towards the blast furnace and take energy conduit all the way down there instead of getting a bunch of energetic alloy wires, right? Because those are pretty expensive. It's the stuff that I'm using at the MV machines over here. It's a little bit expensive right now, making a bunch of energetic wire, especially if we make it times 16. That would be a lot. So instead, what we can do is take this energetic alloy conduit, which is still made out of energetic alloy, but way cheaper, and we've got a bunch of it already. So we're going to take it out of the converter here, send it all the way down to the blast furnace, and then um, since we can't, um, I don't believe we can connect this to the blast furnace, so we'll have to make another energy converter down there and connect it to the converter first. Then from the converter, and maybe we need like one of these wires, right? Coming out of the energy converter into like the machine, if the conduits don't connect. Um, the only thing they can't connect to is GregTech stuff, I think. So, but also, so this is GregTech, this GregTech, and GregTech. And they're also multi-block, so that might make things even a little bit more strange, I guess. So, that blast furnace is going still. Taking a while, of course. It's about halfway done, yep. Okay, so while that's going, let's see if there's anything else that we want to do. Um, right. This whole escapade here. Did I ever figure this out? Oh. I was looking at this phosphorus pentoxide earlier, and I was like, I don't know how to figure that out just yet. And then this one, the only thing I'm interested about is sulfuric acid. Um, don't know if we can get sulfuric acid easily. Vanadium pentoxide. Isn't that the stuff that we were talking about? Yeah, vanadium dust. We can take vanadium dust and get vanadium pentoxide. So, we do have a way to get that. We already have sulfur dust. We have water. So, oh wait, that's in a large chemical. I think it should be the same though here, right? Maybe? Uh, okay, it's different. Hydrogen sulfide and oxygen. Oxygen's easy. Hydrogen sulfide, I think we're getting that, right? But I think we're putting it back into our setup over there. Oh, we can get hydrogen sulfide really not too difficult, I don't think. Hydrogen sulfuric light fuel. Yeah, so we are making hydrogen sulfide up over there. But I think that's going back into the system for it's crafting something, right? Because we've got sulfur dust here. So I think this is, yeah, that's what's going on over here in the electrolyzer. It's sending it back into the electrolyzer so that we don't run out of hydrogen, because here we need to keep using hydrogen for this craft. So it self-feeds itself, so it doesn't run out of hydrogen here. That's what's going on down here. Now, that being said, we do have some extra hydrogen right now. Um, so we would need, oh, um, so it's one bucket for two hydrogen. Let's see. We can make two of these, so we can make 2,000 sulfuric. We have 2,000 sulfuric. Is that enough? Where were we at? I forget where we were at. What were we looking at this? What? We weren't looking at that, were we? What was I looking at? Oh, Skystone. Oh, but that's shit. Endstone. So, I guess, where did the other stuff come from? I was looking at sulfuric, right? Oh, here? Oh, here we go. So I said we could make 2,000. That wouldn't be enough. So we would need more uh, of the hydrogen, I think it was. This, yeah, I don't know about that dust. This is the thing that was like, I'm not quite sure. Phosphorus dust is made from these things. Manganese phosphide. That's not supposed to be in there. Manganese. I remember seeing something about manganese, right? Man. Oops. Manganese. These ones. Manganese phosphide wires. I did see something about that, so it's manganese and phosphide. I was looking at this phosphorus first, but let's look at the manganese. I don't think this is what we want. Stainless steel? What? Pyro... Wait, we have this, I think. This is this ore? There is an ore. Pyrolusite converts into manganese. I think we have this ore. If that's the case, we can definitely get the manganese. The only issue is the phosphorus, I guess. Um, this is a chance. This one's, oh, wait. Did we figure it out? Tricalcium phosphate? Wait, do we have tricalcium phosphate? I'm curious. Oh, we do have tricalcium phosphate, okay. So, I guess we can do it with that then. Centrifuge it, the dust, and you get phosphate dust. And then you electrolyze the phosphate dust. You get phosphorus dust and oxygen. And then you take the phosphorus dust. Then what? Phosphorus dust plus the manganese dust plus a program circuit 4 gets you the manganese phosphide dust. And then with the manganese phosphate dust, um, guess you would, oh, right. Didn't we have to combine it with something to get, da da da, what was it we were going for? Da da da. Wait, phosphorus dust? Oh, wait, there. Oh, right, phosphorus pentoxide, phosphorus dust. Okay, so this is, we were at the phosphorus dust step, right? Yeah, so we had access to phosphorus dust. So then, when you get to the phosphorus dust, throw it in the chemical reactor with a program circuit of 1 and 10,000 oxygen, and you could get 14 phosphorus pentoxide. Wait, oh, I think I'm getting a little confused here. Okay, so yeah. So you get 14 phosphorus pentoxide, and then you throw those in a chemical reactor with water, you get 4,000 phosphoric acid, and you can take the 4,000 phosphoric acid with aluminum, glowstone, and redstone, and get 8 luminescence. These other things, I don't know. Interesting. And then you take the 8 luminescence, or one of them, right? Uh, with lava in the chemical reactor, and you would get endstone. And I guess that's finally how you would get the skystone. And I guess that's the only way you can get skystone, right? Unless, wait, what's the meteorite made out of? Is the is the meteorite made out of skystone? I feel like they are. So maybe if you can find a meteorite, you can just do it like that, and that would save you all of that effort of getting the skystone. But I so far have searched a decent amount of the map, right? All of that and all of, this stuff. And I haven't found a single meteorite. So, I mean, I don't know if they're on top of the land or if they're more likely to be underground. Obviously, I haven't gone underground in all of this map, but I have searched the top part, of course, and haven't seen any meteorites at all. I think this is oil. That's oil, right? Pretty sure. It's weird that it looks like it's so squarish, right? But yeah, that's gotta be oil. That's not a meteorite. Yeah, that's sort of a square there too, a little bit. But it's sort of like getting cut off. I wish I could see the meteorites. But I can't without the compass find them easily, somewhat easily. So, resonant, this is nether quartz and one ender pearl. And then the resonant clathrates are used for pulsating dust. And I'm not at enderium dust yet. That's EV there. For this, we're not doing that. Even though it says it's MV. Don't have an alloy blast melter. That looks pretty complicated for now. And then those are also used for ultimate gems. So I guess the main purpose right now is definitely pulsating dust. Now we actually have a lot of pulsating dust already, but here are the things that you can make with pulsating dust. Pulsating iron ingots, of course, and then pulsating mesh. And you can also do liquid, pulsating iron. Um, I don't know what these are for. So I guess the main purpose, I don't know what the pulsating mesh is used for, only one thing, so that's not too useful. I think the main purpose is pulsating iron, at least for now. And you can make stuff with the pulsating iron. Um, but can you make stuff with the ingots? I mean, what can you make with ingots? Um, Pulsating iron wire. Those are useful for item conduits. Right, so you'll need pulsating iron wire for the item conduits, of course. Definitely useful. Um, do we need the plates for anything? Mm, ender casing optical sensor. What about the liquid? Enriched naquita. Oh, yeah, I guess if you're making more pulsating crystals, you would need that. Yeah, so this stuff, you're gonna need those for ultimate gem eventually, whatever this is. Um, that all stemmed from this, getting or pulsating iron. Oh, one other thing. The pulsating dust, it can be used to make ender pearls. So that's a useful thing with the pulsating dust, as long as you have diamonds. If you have, these two things, you can make as many ender pearls as you want, and it's just literally in the alloy smelter at LV. So that gets you access to Fluix pearls and a bunch of other stuff. You can make a bunch of elevators, all this stuff. That's kind of nice for sure. Ender pearls are always nice. Uh, blocks Enderman from teleporting. Fusion crafting. Hmm. I'm familiar with this stuff before. Draconium. Hmm. Pulverization. Enderpearl dust. Right, the Enderpearl dust. That's somewhat useful stuff. Because that's what we're using for vibrant alloy. Yeah. So every single time we need vibrant alloy, we'll be needing ender pearl dust, which requires ender pearls, which requires the pulsating uh, dust. We have 142 right now, so we've got plenty, hopefully for a while. This thing down here should be done, right? It is. There we go. Quest complete. Nice. And we can't do anything with this because we don't have the cutting saw yet. So we'll hold off on doing anything with this bowl for now. Um, farming, what's this? Uh, it says you'll need canola or canola oil. Hmm. Oh, let me look at something over here real quick. This is just a check mark. We'll just check that off right now. This, I guess this is how to get to Lost Cities dimension, but I'm fairly certain that so the Lost Cities is the default overworld type. So I believe this is Lost Cities. That's why there's so many buildings and stuff outside with loot chests in them occasionally. So I'm pretty sure I'm already playing in Lost Cities. So I don't actually need to do this necessarily. Um, progression tab. Yeah, so this is just pretty much saying, by the way, you can look at this progression tab and see a bunch of stuff here, and obviously I have some of it done, but this is the easier stuff. There's a bunch of circuits here, and this bunch of circuits in this corner down here. Those are the assembling machines right there. These are the circuit boards, I think. Backpacks, upgrade kits, jetpacks, coils, ingots, I guess, and then whatever these micro miner things are. a bunch of different tiers. Easter egg Neve. Huh. Okay. Oh, and that's an easy quest if I wanted to do that at some point. Maybe once I need the crescent wrench, I'll start doing that one. So that's this quest right here. This one, we already have overworld and void cakes. Let's turn one of those off for now. We don't need both running because we don't have the blast furnace on. So, I mean, I guess I can get more void and overworld cakes. I might as well just do this quest real quick. Okay. Guess it's, wait, it's blue. Unclaimed rewards. Why can't I, hello? Can't click claim. It won't let me, hello? Oh. Oh, I choose one. Okay. I thought it was both. So now it should be good. Yeah, now it's green. Okay. And this is just a repeatable quest. So that's good, good, good. Storage drawer, drawer controller. I actually think I do want to make one of these because once I get AE2, I can just put a storage bus, I think it's called, and attach it to the drawer controller. And then all of this stuff will be accessible in the AE2 system. I'm not going to expand it really beyond this, I don't think, in terms of drawers. I'll start getting ME drives and stuff once I get the A2 stuff set up and start using that for storage instead of having a lot of drawers. I'll keep these drawers here, but I'm not gonna try to add any more than what's already here. But this will be helpful to give access to all of these items. Um, frame drawer. Do we have that at our other base? I feel like we do. Shit, I can't remember. I'm gonna check over there real quick. So it's north, I think, or south, south. Yeah, pretty much directly south. Oh, I did not want to go in here. Um, wait, this isn't the exact building. Um, could have sworn it was right around here, right? Shit, where did it go? I know it had to be around. Maybe it's that one right there. Wait, is it that one? Oh yeah, I think it was this one. Framing table, basic drawer. Ah, so maybe I was thinking of the framing table. The frame drawer is really easy to make, but I was just curious if it was over here. I had thought that it was, but I guess it's not. And we don't have any in here, so let's just make that. We can make this real quick. It's really not that bad. We need a chest, and we have one right here. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Make this frame drawer, and then after that, we need a block of diamond or emerald. I think we have more. Oh, actually, we have more emeralds right now than diamonds. Cause I think, oh, not this, but we've got these. So these are 4 each. Can we get 8? Let's look there. No, that's not gonna work for that. Okay, so you can't get more. Um, there's a block of. I think it was a block, right? Put all of those there. Grab that. Take that. Put that over here. I think yes. We've got a block of emerald. Then we go here, here, here. We need the iron plates. 3, 5, 5 iron plates, and this is not even the right thing. This is where I wanted to do it. Emerald. So we don't have 5, 5, 5, 5, iron. Put that in there. Grab electronic circuits, which are downstairs. Let's go grab those. Wow. Wait, we're down to 3? Didn't we have like 20 earlier? I guess we used up a bunch of them, I guess, yeah. Making the good electronic circuits. Alright, drawer controller. Quest complete. That was easy enough. So now I think we just take this and put this here. And now, instead of having to right click, let's say that this gray terracotta was like over here, I can just right click the drawer controller and it puts it into the correct slot. As long as it has a spot, I don't have to worry about like remembering. So if I have these, right, gallium dust, I can just put it right here and it'll go there. So it's gonna go from 8 right now to 9. Nice and simple. So this helps a bit too with depositing stuff that's up here already. If you know it's up here, you can just put it into there really easily. So that's always nice. But then it'll be even nicer once we get AE2 and we can just get all of this stuff into the AE2 system immediately. Accessible. So I don't think so if it's not up there, it won't do anything, right? If you just try to right click. I don't want these wrought iron in my, put those away. We have silicon dust in here, interesting. Small piles. Okay, so pretty much I'm gonna wrap up. I think we got a decent amount of quests done. We obviously just did the storage drawer controller one. Went back and did it, you know. Got some of these other random ones that we didn't really check mark. I'm still not gonna do these ones right now. The terminal one, it's just a check mark, but we're not gonna do that right now. The beginner stuff, we did the farming station. I'm gonna get the charger soon enough. I don't know about the pulsating mesh because it's not that useful except for solar. Compacting drawer, some of this stuff is sort of like not like high priority for me. Um, the infinite water, maybe. I've thought about doing it, but I also know there's another water thing coming up too. Soldering alloy. Um, I mean, yes, it's nice to have. You only have to use half of it compared to tin, but it does take lead, which I don't have that much of. Well, I didn't have that much. I've got 68 lead now, but that's only because I went to go get more lead off stream, and I got more tin. So I did get some extra resources while I was off stream, but I literally had like less than half a stack of lead ingots. Um, so I want to get into the AE2 stuff eventually soon, but as I've said before, um, I do want to get the farming farming thing going, and there's still this vanadium stuff that I have to do, and then soon enough, once so I'm one thing I'm not sure of is the other MV machines, right? Like the bending machine and the wire mill, for example, right? There's no quest for them on this early game quest tab, right? Which I found strange, but I'm thinking I was going through the recipes that they can do, and all of the MV stuff that they can do doesn't even seem like important. Like for example, the metal bender, right? All the MV stuff was just like double plates, which I couldn't see an actual use for that would be useful. So, um, in terms of the other MV machines, there is the extruder here, but I don't know if I want to do that one. There's the MV assembling machine, but this is this something that we do at the, I guess we could potentially do this for sure. We can make everything. So we could make the next one if we wanted, for sure. That could be useful, I think. We could knock these out probably pretty quickly here. And then silicon wafers, we're gonna need the cutting machine, of course. And then eventually, like, I want to say, like, it almost feels like the right half. Not necessarily the right half. Maybe like the bottom right is HV stuff, some HV stuff. And then this is AE2. Um, so, oh yeah, there's the super tanks. Yeah, I guess the next priorities is maybe the farming station setup. Farming station, and then, well, maybe the vanadium, steel, and wafers first, or the farming station. I'm not sure which. Um, I could do either or, really. So the vanadium, steel, and the wafers, right? Uh, and the farming station, I guess would be coming up next, and then hopefully AE2, although I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to do before doing AE2. Uh, this requires a few things. ME interface. Where is ME interface? I don't even see it here. Where that? Where is it getting that from? ME interface. Is it in this tab? I think it's in this one, right? ME interface is in the matter energy. Yeah. So this one's actually requiring stuff that's in another tab. Um, yeah, I'm really excited to get into this AE2 stuff, but first things first, I will have to get this charger. Now, I already did go mine Certus quartz, so I should have plenty of Certus quartz so we can charge those up at the very least. But then we'll also have to deal with the Fluix crystals, which, so we're going to need the charged Certus quartz, of course, nether quartz, and redstone. And then we'll be getting a bunch of Fluix crystals. Um, uh, okay, so yeah, so we'll have a bunch of these, and then this you just pulverize. So this is literally all Fluix right here, and plus an ender pearl. But we're not gonna. I don't think we need the Fluix pearl right now. Eventually, we'll probably. use that, but not for now. So that is the Fluix crystal. And I believe we're gonna need, I think, a pure Fluix crystal too. Is that what it's called? These. This is a Fluix seed made from Fluix dust and sand into a pot of water. And then, yeah, as I mentioned this before last time, crystal growth accelerators can make it faster if you want. And this is all the stuff that you use for pure Fluix. Acceleration cards, ME chest, ME controller. So we will need some of these. Not too many, but definitely a couple at least. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.